All right, you're welcome to the job management module of Smartreview. I just want to show you some very interesting features that Smartreview provides to help manage your work. For example, within the organization, the system allows everybody within the organization to provide reports on whatever they've done, either on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or whatever it is the time frame you want. So you can actually provide report. For example, you can go in as a management staff where you can see all the reports. You can go in as a manager where you can see the reports that are relevant to your department, and then you can see go in as a staff where you can see the reports that belongs to you. Also, you can see at the task level, tasks can be assigned by managers to people, and they can complete the task with a checklist relevant to the task, and then you can actually convert the task to an achievement report. So let's quickly look at what we have. For example, if I'm going as managing staff, it ensures that I select the staff I want to look at the reports that the person has actually put together. So if I click on search here, then it provides me with a list of reports. One of the interesting things you will find about this list is the fact that you can view it, you can slice it based on date, you can do it based on the external customer that the report may have been related to. It may not be related to external customer, but it's also cool. You can actually slice it based on the KPI that is relevant for that customer. You can slice it based on the department, internal customer that the report actually relates to. So let's look at just one of those reports. For example, you can see at the summary end here the relevant KPI that is supposed to be reported to, relevant to, and the achievement. This person says submitted proposal to a particular company. You can also see the challenges that the particular person is encountering, in a particular situation. Let's look at the one with challenges. For example, if I click on that pencil, then it shows me the detailed reports that the person actually has put together. So you can see the date, the staff, the time, started, and then the time it ended for that particular. If it is necessary for any document to be attached, it can be attached from here. And then, for example, it talks about the achievement, no achievement, there's a challenge, so you can look at it, and then the system will ask what solution strategy are you preferring to that particular challenge. You could also have information like, okay, what service unit is receiving this activity that you are providing. So it shows us that, okay, this is related to an external customer, and then this is something that is taken by the internal customer called the marketing department. All right, it's also possible to have projects attached to, but this particular report is not related to any project. That's why it's showing something like that. Then you can also have, for example, if you want, the key performance indicators that this particular report is relating to, and then the relevant task. So this is where the managers will put their own comments, and this is the name of the supervisor. And then you have the management may also need to make some comment. Maybe the MD or whoever is actually the most senior in the management can then make. But all these ones are not compulsory. It all depends on how detailed. But it's also possible for comments to be going back and forth on that same report. So you can see that here there is a comment here. Let's say the person needs to actually clarify some things. Can just come here and make some comment on the report, and then you can keep going back and forth like that. So that's the beauty of this work report, so that at any point the manager can actually have an idea of all the reports that people have been submitted in a particular week or in a particular day or over a given period of time or on a particular project and stuff like that. But beyond that, the system also allows you under the job management to actually assign tasks as a manager, or be able to monitor the task that you have actually assigned. So this allows you to search based on any criteria. Maybe you want to assign based on the deadline, on the completion status, and whatever it is. But let's just try and see whatever is there. There are not a lot right now. So you can see that there are two tasks that is going on, and this one is at the completion status, and so this one is not yet completed. It actually has an empty status. And then you can decide to see which one you are interested in. The same thing at the task level. You can actually you can slice it based on any of these factors, and then but beyond that, one of the things you want to see is the fact that you can add new tasks, for that you want to pass on to your subordinate. So you can create a task name here. You can select the person who is responsible. The system automatically will create this date for you. Then you can put the deadline. You can put information about yourself, and you can add as many documents as possible when you are creating the task. And then when you have already created the task, the system allows you to create relevant checklist. Let's say text task. All right. The responsible person, let's say Gordon, and then just select the deadline, which will be tomorrow. Once you are done, you can then attach relevant files. It allows you to attach as many files. And so if I say, okay, this was done by this, all right, once you click on add, now the system creates a task for that person, which will appear on his dashboard, and then the person gets a mail saying that he has a task. But the beauty of it is the fact that you can then say, okay, I want to be very precise. So you can actually create a checklist, checklist 1. All right, 1, and then you can save. Then you can go to checklist 2. So all the steps that you don't want the person to forget, you actually can put there as details under the task. And then sometimes you may want to do it quantitatively, not in checklist format. You can actually put the description here. It allows you to put whatever description you have, in a very subjective manner here. But whichever way, the system captures, the details. So checklist is usually preferred, but in case you are interested in, so either of these two is available for the task. And then when the person has completed the task, checklist by checklist, it can come into, let's say we have checklist 2. All right, if the person, for example, has completed the task for whatever reason, then it can come back here. When I say completed, when the person gets the task, can come here and click on complete, each of the checklist. And then once it's done that, and then it's saved, the system allows you to convert what you have completed to achievement. So you can actually click here. When you click on this, the system automatically creates an achievement out of it, an achievement number, and then you can go there and complete the details of the report with respect to the achievement, so that your boss can look at it from the achievement module. Even though they can actually monitor your task, but you also don't want anything to be confused as to how you have used your time. So this is a very wonderful comprehensive work report management and task management that system provides, so that within the organization, at different level, departmental level, corporate level, everybody can be coordinated with respect to their task, apart from the fact that the admin function and everything can be managed. I believe this is quite useful feature of the application. Thank you very much.